We are back to a time of political blandness, when the general public reach a point where characters, entertainers, extremes or whatever you want to call them are no longer tolerated. Clowns like Boris Johnson are finally viewed as the useless attention-seeking sad sacks they are.
Because first you said there was no rule breaking, that was right, yeah? Then you claimed you weren't aware of any of these parties. Then you said it was a work meeting. Then you said you were outraged by them. Then you said you were aware of these events, but they weren't against the rules. And finally, you admitted you were at these events, but you were so ignorant of the rules, you didn't realise you were breaking them. You do understand why the public has such difficulty with all this?
Yeah, of course, Pete. But
Corbyn was run aground, and it's important to remember this. Can you believe this even happened? How did it happen?
Robert Pestle.
The former Tory Chancellor, Philip Hammond, has just said that you have totally trashed the Tory party's election-winning reputation for economic competence.
We are now basically back to the centre ground, like when we had these three boy band rejects.
For the last 5 years, we've been working with the British people through a long-term economic plan.
I get this sort of pious stance from Ed Miliband.
For 5 years, our young people have been fearing they'll have a worse life than their parents.
Today, though, we have semi-skim vanilla, Starmer, and water-flavoured Sunak as our choice of leaders. The bizarre aspect about multi-millionaire Sunak is that the most interesting thing about him is why on earth does he even want to be Prime Minister? He's super rich, so why doesn't he go on holiday for a year or two or forever? Devoid of any charisma, somehow he's managed to become in charge of the country. It's a bit like a paper bag having aspirations of becoming a Chanel bag and it coming true. This guy is a placeholder in his own life, and come on, putting on a pair of glasses every now and again doesn't make him seem any more interesting. We deserve better than this. Click here for something about Sunak.